So we like our series of episodes, Jason. And we unknowingly, without knowing it, started a series some months ago when we defined a side oracle attack. And then more recently in 2026, we talked about the side channel apocalypse. Again, with regards to PQC in specific. And now I think there's a third installment in this series, correct?
Tim, I think the third installment, it's basically a takeoff from the side channel apocalypse episode.
Yeah.
I think we should call this the PQC physicality crisis.
The PQC physicality crisis. I noticed the word physicality in there. We're talking about atoms now.
We are actually talking about the hardware on which things are running.
Okay.
And very specifically, the constrained devices that PQC could be running on in the future.
Uh-huh.
So what this podcast is about, Tim, is that the IETF very recently started issuing constrained devices warnings.
Okay.
Resource constrained devices, IoT devices, lightweight HSMs, thumb drives and things like this. Yeah. So here's the evidence. And by the way, there's a working group in IETF who's done deeper thinking than this podcast will discuss. We're just bringing you some news.
Yeah.
Okay. So the this working group that I'm looking at right now, there are experts on that panel, on that working group, that admit that there's certain kinds of constrained devices that have very strict limitations on RAM and flash.
Uh-huh. You bet there are.
That are exhausted by the increased sizes of PQC.
Sure.
Right? No surprises there.
No surprises there.
So the workaround, this working group is explicitly suggesting a seed-based key generation as a mitigation.
Okay.
So they're actually talking about, instead of storing the massive PQC private key in the secure element, the device only stores a seed.
Okay.
That can generate the equivalent.
And the device has the logic to generate it built in, or it gets it?
But with the seed.
Yeah.
Because
right.
the seed is so much simpler to deal with.
Sure.
It's an abstraction of the thing.
Yeah.
It's a workaround.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is this. Here's the risk.
Mm-hmm.
Every time the device needs to sign something, it has to derive the full key from that seed.
Yeah.
If that derivation...
So it's doing this a lot.
It's happening a lot. But here's the point. It's happening in RAM. The physicality crisis. It's happening in physical
So suddenly
RAM.
I can spy. I look at the ways I normally look at it. I look at temperature. I look at power usage. And I can use that to try to gain information.
The full private key is exposed in software for a millisecond.
Oh, so if I can just find a way to get a snapshot of that software, I just have it.
So it's not even a side channel attack I'm talking about.
Not even a side channel
it's
attack.
There it is.
It's just a spy on the RAM attack.
So unfortunately, the workaround leaks the full key.
Ha.
I use the crisis in this title of this podcast on purpose because you can see what could happen if the bad guy gets good at looking at that millisecond.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You just got the key, pure and simple. And again, depending on the nature of the device, it may be if you can get your hands on one of these devices, you can study it to your heart's content. And once you figure out how to do it to the one you have in your lab, you can do it to the ones in production.
I'm gonna land on this for this podcast, Tim, and then sleep well after I say this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm done sleeping.
Today's trusted platform modules, TPMs,
mm-hmm.
the ones that are inside your laptop right now, the ones that are inside your car even. Okay, those TPM 2.0, you can go look at that standard right now. Get on the internet, search it, TPM 2.0 standard. It was designed for RSA 2048 and ECC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and does a very good job. All right. The problem is MLDSA can be over 3,000 bytes.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't designed for that. So here's the outcome. A lot of the TPMs that are being delivered right now in the world are dead on arrival with respect to they will expose PQC. The seed will derive a PQC private key in RAM for a millisecond.
So this includes every laptop?
Tell me a laptop that doesn't have TPM 2.0.
Right. Yeah.
If I'm wrong, okay, this is conflagulatory type of talk.
Okay.
Okay, what I'm saying here is kind of humongous. If I'm wrong,
there's been a lot of humongous lately, but come on.
If I'm wrong, and I fully admit, this is just me looking at it and me reading the tea leaves out of this IETF working group. Okay, this is not making it to CNBC here. Okay, CBC News Canada, BBC. This is not making it to that. This is old Jay looking at obscure experts in an obscure other place, and what I'm reading is the workaround is to derive the private key in RAM. We have a physicality crisis, Tim.
Yeah.
Have a nice night.